Hey guys, so today I want to give you an overview and demonstration of the rice cooker that I just got. So this is the Cuckoo LHT1009F Fuzzy series. It retails brand new for $600 US, but I got it on a Black Friday deal for $375 US. So Cuckoo is a Korean brand of rice cookers. They've been in the business for over 40 years. They're Korea's biggest and most famous rice cooker company, although they make a lot of other stuff in Korea too. Here they generally just tend to stick to rice cookers abroad, but in Korea they make all sorts of different household appliances. So yeah, this is just one of their many models, and kind of just want to go over it. If you guys are looking for a rice cooker, I guess, then definitely this is one of the choices you have. I know the Japanese brands like Zojirushi and Tiger and everything, they're pretty popular too. But for me, I'm more familiar with cuckoos since I lived in Korea before, and cuckoos are basically everywhere in Korea. They're so popular. So I just stuck with Cuckoo. So yeah, let me go over some of the features and functionality here. So yeah, it comes with this, of course, you get the manual, right? Because this rice cooker does a lot of different features. It has a lot of different features. It has a lot of different functions. So you really do need like a manual to operate this one. Okay, so just going over what they advertise actually. So basically, this one has twin pressure. You can choose between pressure cooking or non-pressure cooking. So high pressure will make sticky rice, while non-pressure will give you fluffy rice. I usually just go with fluffy rice, but it's cool you have two different pressures here, or you can choose between pressure or non-pressure actually. And then it has a stainless steel inner pot. It's stainless steel grade 304, premium X-Wall nonstick black coating. I guess that's their proprietary nonstick coating. Comes with 3 languages, Korean, Chinese, and English. I think by default this one's in Korean. This has induction heating. So induction heating is very efficient at heating. Then has a reheat option for leftovers, a keep warm function. This particular one has a 6-cup capacity. You can always get like a smaller one or a bigger one. 6 cups I find is a good in-between size. Good for 2 people basically. And 16 different menu options, quite a bit. So you can make like brown rice, white rice, veggie rice, scorched rice, baby food it says, sticky rice, and a turbo mode for quick rice. And I usually use the turbo mode because when I'm making rice I don't have enough time and stuff. Usually if you go with the full mode it takes quite a bit, like like an hour. So I usually go with the turbo mode. It just takes like less than 20 minutes. Alright, so now I'm going to go over the functionality of this Cuckoo rice cooker. So this is a fairly high-end model. So this one actually has a display up here. So I can actually yeah, so this is to get into kind of the main display here, which is just the time by default. You can actually set the time here if you want. So there's, yeah. Oh, that's auto clean. No. So yeah, you can set the time, of course. We go to mode set. Yeah, but I'm okay. You can set the time here by just pressing mode set. You can set the temperature as well. Yeah, that's fine. Just cancel. Yeah, by default it's talking Korean, but basically, yeah, you can set the time here, and there's all sorts of different settings here. As you guys can see, so many different functions of this rice cooker. So there's warm or reheat. You can reheat the rice, and just by pressing it, it's going to do it. There's a preset here. There's the auto clean functionality you can use to kind of clean the rice cooker. High pressure cook, non-pressure cook, and cancel, of course. And here's how you select between the different modes. Okay, I know it's a little bit confusing when some people use this because there's so much functionality. It is a bit confusing to use. So basically, you press the little arrow here, and this is going to be all your different settings here, right, for different kinds of rice that you're going to cook. So basically, all the high pressure rice is going to be on this side. It's going to be the ones in orange. All the non-pressure rice is going to be here on the white, the right side here, right? So left side is going to be the high pressure options, and the right side is going to be the non-pressure options, which are going to be in white. So then, if you look on top here, there is a selection here. So the non-pressure side is basically selected by rotating this dial here. If you rotate to the other side, it's going to select the high pressure side. So depending on which you want to choose, what kind of rice you want to make, high pressure is on the left side if you want to select that, and then non-pressure is on this side. So right now I'm on the non-pressure side, and here I can choose between porridge, non-pressure regular, baby food, easy cook, and non-pea steam. So those are my main options here. I also have the option of veggie rice as kind of a shortcut. So I can select between that just by using the arrows here, and it will tell you actually how long it will take to cook. So baby food will take 35 minutes. Easy cook will take 9 minutes. Non-pressure steam will take 20 minutes. Veggie rice, that's the option for veggie rice. Go up to non-pressure regular. So that's the option for that one, and then porridge, which will take 30 minutes. So that's all the options for the non-pressure cooking side. Then if I want to switch over to the high pressure cooking side, then I just rotate it, the dial, and now I can select between the different options here. So I have white rice and savory, or I can choose between white rice and turbo, or I can choose between multigrain and multigrain savory, or multigrain turbo. So all these have different options. It's like multigrain regular, savory, or turbo, or white rice, regular, savory, or turbo. There's GABA rice, and then there's high pressure steam, which will take 20 minutes. Then there's sticky white rice, which is a shortcut here. Sticky multigrain, sticky white rice, high heat. Then sticky multigrain, high heat. Then scorched rice. All these are different options, so there's just a ton of different options you can do with this rice cooker. So in my case here, I'm just going to make white rice, just regular, maybe white rice. I can maybe do a turbo version, so it'll be faster. So turbo version usually takes, I think, around 16 minutes. Regular will take around 30 something. So yeah. Basically how you start the cooking, people are like, how do you actually start it? So when you're on the non-pressure side, once you get your selection selected, so say you want to do regular non-pressure, you select regular non-pressure, it's blinking right now, that means it's selected. Then you press non-P cook if you want to select that one. So non-P cook, 33 minutes for regular non-pressure. And then, then it will start. But for my case, today I'm just going to make some turbo white rice, high pressure. So I go to high pressure, and then I go to white rice, savory, white rice, select white rice turbo, and then I press high pressure cook. But first, let me show you guys the inside here. So right now actually it's in locked mode. It'll actually lock itself once it starts, but I had to unlock it. And then this is the bowl that's inside, and you guys can see that there's basically it'll tell you like the fill line, I guess, how much you want to do. Auto clean, baby food, thick porridge, thin porridge, pressure, multigrain. It'll basically tell you the different fill limits for each. So in my case, I'm just going to make a little bit of white rice for myself. So I'm only going to put a little bit of water in there, and then I'm going to put a little bit of jasmine rice here. Okay, yeah, if you don't touch anything for like a minute or so, it's going to shut itself down or sleep automatically. So you don't actually have to turn the rice cooker off. It'll just shut itself off if you don't touch it. Once you touch it, it'll turn itself back on. So yeah, this is about how much rice I'll make today. Not that much. Yeah, and that's about how much water I'll use. So yeah, now I'm ready. Close it. It'll turn itself back on. So actually, I'm going to be cooking a non-pressure rice instead of the turbo. Changed my mind. It'll take a little bit longer, but I think I'm going to do that instead. Because I think the turbo rice, it's not as high quality. It's fast, but it's not as high quality. So this is a non-P right now, which shows non-pressure. So all I have to do is press non-P because it's already on the option I want. And yeah, there it says 33 minutes. Yep, and it'll say starting Korean, and then it should lock the lid. Yep, there we go. It's locking the lid. All right, now we wait 33 minutes and just yeah, wait for the rice to be done.
쿠쿠가 맛있는 백미밥을 쾌속으로 완성하였습니다. 밥을 잘 저어주세요.
Yeah, so it actually plays a different sound when it finishes cooking every time. So you guys just heard one of those sounds, but it might play like a different jingle every time. So it's interesting. But yeah, let's take a look. Right now, actually, it is in the unlocked position. So we can just open it up and see that the rice is pretty decently cooked, right? Yeah, so this is using the non-pressure cooking method, so it's all right. So yeah, not too bad. All right, so I just scooped out some of the rice here. Yeah, you guys can tell, obviously the longer you cook it, generally the better quality the rice if you have time. So you leave it in the rice cooker for longer, and then the rice will be a little bit more fluffier. But yeah, this is the non-P method. Of course, there's lots of different ways to cook the rice using this rice cooker, hence why it's so expensive. But yeah, this general quality I think isn't bad. So yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, that's the Cuckoo rice cooker, guys. Pretty expensive. And if you want to, you know, it'll just actually keep it heated. But if you don't want it to heat and stuff, you just press the cancel, and then it'll stop. Yeah. But generally, like if you want to just keep it heated, you just keep it warm, and then it'll just keep it warm. But yeah, there's so many different functions with this thing, right? You can do a lot of things with it, so that's why it's so expensive. But overall, I think this is a pretty nice rice cooker. It just has so much functionality in it, and yeah, highly recommend it as a rice cooker. Personally, you know, I've been familiar with a lot of Cuckoo devices in the past, and they've never failed me. They've always been quite reliable. So that's it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions about the Cuckoo rice cooker. This is definitely one of the more expensive models, the LHTR1009F. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions about it. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, I forgot that it makes a nice little startup sequence as well. So I just had to plug it in, and you guys can see it in action. There we go. It's like this.
안녕하세요. 쿠쿠입니다. 음성 가이드로 더욱 편리하게 쿠쿠하세요.
Cuckoo. Yeah, that's how it is. Oh yeah, if you guys want to schedule a time for it to cook the rice, you can actually do that by pressing preset here.
예약.
And you can set the time to cook according to a schedule. So automatically, yeah, it'll automatically like cook when it reaches this time. So you guys, you know, might be like going out somewhere or something. You can actually just schedule a time for it to cook by itself. So that's also another thing that this rice cooker can do.
기능이 취소되었습니다.